DY Card Ladder is the industry leader in sports card data. We know what you want because Card Ladder was created by collectors for collectors. Card Ladder. Join the innovators, not the imitators.
Hey guys, Bryan with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana. And you may have recently seen a video that I did where I sort of discussed where I'm at. As you guys know, I'm sort of trying to push a little bit further in kind of get a little bit more completion for this Cajun Cardboard Michael Jordan hierarchy project. We looked at the tier 4, right, which was a bunch of pages, a ton of cards. Today we're going to look at where I'm at personally. Again, this is a me-centric video, so this may not be for everybody. This is just my sort of way of taking inventory of where I am and what I'm trying to collect and what I'm still looking for. And so a lot of these cards, I'll have eBay saved searches. I'll have saved searches in Alt, who I am now an affiliate partner with. For those of you guys who are new to Alt, message me if you want to know more information about it. And then I'm obviously always checking Fanatics Collect weekly auctions as well for some of these Jordan hierarchy cards that I do not personally own. Now, I'll be honest with you, I get a lot of messages as well. Hey, Cajun, I got this, I got that. And so most appreciative of everybody out there who watches the videos, sees the stuff that I have or don't have and need, and then sort of messages me so I can push further into my journey, which is sort of consolidating into hierarchy cards right now. Will I ever complete it? Of course not, because there's $1 million cards on the hierarchy, and I know I'm never going to have those cards, but that's quite all right. I can still focus on some of the fun that's out there in Tier 3 and Tier 4. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get going. Before I forget, if you guys are interested in Basketball Card Fanatic Magazine, bcfmag.com, use the promo code Cajun, C-A-J-U-N, order a year subscription, but most importantly, guys, go look at ordering all of the back digital copies. You don't even need to get the print copies for the old ones. I think it's a significant number. It's been out for years, so you're going to get a multitude of access to digital copies at a super low price. I think it's like $150 for every single prior digital copy. And if you use the promo code Cajun, C-A-J-U-N, you'll actually get 10% off as well. So make sure you tell the great Adam, the editor-in-chief and owner of Basketball Card Fanatic Magazine, that Cajun Cardboard sent you. It's highly worth your time. If you've listened to me this long on this video, then you will enjoy the Basketball Card Fanatic magazines, which is it's purely basketball cards. There's no baseball, there's no football, there's no hockey, there's no soccer. It's everything that we love, the same kind of stuff you see on my channel, only you can get it in print form going forward, which I highly suggest. That's 12 mail days a year for like $110 if you use the promo code. Anyway, let's get going. All right, so I've got screen share pulled up. As you guys know, I did this the other day. This is what I've done here is the yellow X's mean I owned that particular card in a gem mint condition. If there's no X, that means I don't own the card at all. If there's a white X, like you see on this exclamation point, so there's Topps Gold Label, Red Label, or this Quick Strike, it means I do own the card, integrated slab, PSA, or BGS. Those are the only two grading companies that I collect, but they are not gem mint copies. And so I'm looking to fill in the blank cards with yellow or white X's. In the white X's, I'm looking to upgrade into yellow X's when cost is not a prohibitive factor, which it has been a lot. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to kind of talk through some of the cards that I do and don't have, and then I'm going to pull up a few of these. I think I got 4 of them pulled up in Card Ladder that are on my radar that I don't have. For all of those out there who have ever accused me of being Mr. Pump and Dump, which is a preposterous accusation and assertion, for those of you that know me and that have watched the channel long enough, the last thing I should be doing is telling you guys which cards I'm bidding on and which cards I'm looking for that I don't currently have. I don't really have duplicates of any of the cards that I have in here, so none of them are going to be for sale, so I'm certainly not dumping. And if I'm pumping, what kind of moron is going to pump cards that he's still looking for? So I'm just talking about the freaking cards, man. For once, there is a content creator out there, the most consistent content creator on YouTube, by the way, as far as basketball card content, yours truly. I might not be the best, but I'm the most consistent. For once, there's a content creator out there who's just telling you guys what he's looking for. I'm just looking at cards, telling you what I think about them. We're looking at prices together, and you know what? If you guys are interested in some of the same cards that I'm interested in, so be it. I'm not sure how much difference me screaming at this screen is going to make. Here's Tier 3, page 4. Tier 3 is 3 pages, so 27 times 3, that's 81, even in South Louisiana. I'm doing pretty good on this page as far as gem mint copies go. I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 13, 16, 20 of the 27 in gem mint condition, which is great for tier 3 because those cards get a little more pricey. Now, we talked about it in tier 4. Just because a card's in tier 4 doesn't mean it. You could argue it should be in tier 3. You could argue it should be in tier 2. It also doesn't mean it's cheap. Like you could just go scoop up all these tier 4 cards in whatever grade you want. No, there's cards in tier 4 and PSA 8 that are thousands and thousands of dollars. It doesn't mean that. Remember, aesthetics, demand, supply, and value. Those are the 4 attributes that I considered when we put this Cajun Cardboard hierarchy project together and tiered it 1, 2, 3, 4. You've seen tier 4. This is tier 3. We'll do 2 and 1 next. The Rave is the one that stands out. As you can see, it's right here on your screen. I do not own that card in any grade whatsoever. It is serial number to 150. Now remember, there is a 1998 Skybox Thunder Super Rave that is serial number to 25, which is miserable to find and really often, more often than not, it's counterfeit. If you see one, it's more likely than not it is a counterfeit copy. Yes, that should scare the hell out of you. This is the serial number to 150 copy. I've got it kind of pulled up in Card Ladder. I just searched Skybox Thunder Rave Jordan 106. That's the card number. 150, which is a serial number, so it should pull it up even with or without a slash, as you can see here. Ironically, the first one that I pulled up sold 7 days ago, and why don't you go ahead and check this out? It was a a BRG9. What the hell is BRG? It's like a mixture of BGS and CSG. I don't know what this is. I know one thing. I don't want it. I don't know if it's real. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. But I would be cracking the hell out of that right away and resubmitting this to PSA or BGS. Probably PSA, which again, I'm an affiliate partner with PSA as well, so I'm always going to lead to PSA, especially since they have, that authenticity guarantee. So I'd be putting this thing in a PSA slab, even if it comes back a 7 or an 8. It's a good looking card. It may or may not be real. I have no idea. BRG seems to think it's real. Raise your hand, comment below if you know what the hell we are looking at right here on our screen. But this BRG copy sold for $23.48. So whoever the buyer of that was, it was sold on eBay by Hot Collect, which had a 28,420 feedback. I've never heard of Hot Collect, but that's a hell of a lot of sales. So maybe there's something to it. eBay authenticity guarantee in place, and they said it's the real deal. So we'll see. Got to check and see what PSA says. Now here's one that's just completely mislisted, right? It says right there, and then you can see it doesn't have the bedazzled script. This is just the normal font, and you can see the difference on this BRG copy. That is bedazzled, as I like to say. That's why this sold for $3. It's just a raw base card, right? That's not our card, even though it's mistitled and sold that way. What about Toll Card World? Anybody have anything to say about this particular eBay seller in the comments? Please go ahead and let loose. If you have seen Toll Card World or you've been in the hobby and you've done your research, I think you guys know we're going to put an asterisk next to this one, and we're just going to keep moving. Tudaklion. This is a BGS 9.5 copy. Looks to be legit. It's bedazzled here. It's a BGS 9.5 Min Gem. This bad boy sold for $38.49. So you're looking at a BRG 9 of $23.48. Toll Card World, we're not even going to use. Fanatics Weekly, a BGS 9 sold for $31.20 in 2023. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 have sold in 2024. So not a large quantity have sold in 2023. It looks like we got a 9, an 8.5, and an 8.5, 21. So you're looking at a card $2,000 to $4,000, right? You're looking at $2,000 to $4,000, depending on whether it's a PSA or BGS. You'll notice every single one of these, no PSAs up here. What if I plug in PSA? When's the last time a PSA copy of this thing sold? Damn, guys. Check this out. The last time a PSA copy of this card sold was way back in 2018. A PSA 8 card ladder value estimate is $6,289. I don't know how accurate that is with all the BGS sales, but look at the PSA graded population. And this is because I think PSA is kicking them back and saying fake, fake, fake. I don't know. Somebody can comment below. If you've got a copy of this card, let us know in the comments. It's a big card. I'm looking for the card. I would love to pick the card up in a PSA 8, to be quite honest with you. I don't know what the thing would be worth. As we said, the last one sold in 2018. That's 6 years, guys. We're in 2024. 6 years, almost 7 years ago. There's only 2 10s, 3 9s, and 3 8s. It's a 16% gem rate. 49 have been graded with Beckett. Somebody graded one with SGC for whatever reason. 13 BGS 9s. I'd really love to pick a BGS 9 up. If somebody had told a 9.5, if somebody had told me that BGS 9.5, I could get it for $3,000, done right now. If you're watching this video and you've got a BGS 9.5 copy of this card on your screen right here, this serial number to 150 Skybox Thunder Rave, sold. I'll take it right now, and nobody better snipe me on that. That's just where I'm at on that card. So that's card number 1. Card number 2. We're looking at is going to be on the next page. So let's flip to the second page. Again, I didn't go into details. You guys know the story about this one right here, this Topps Chrome Preview Refractor. This thing is bananas. There was a couple of sales that got paid, but it didn't make any sense to me. You've got both of your Stadium Club one-of-a-kinds up here. So those 2 cards I'm still looking for. I think those are the only 4 on this page that I'm looking for. The 2 Stadium Club one-of-a-kinds, the Rave 150, and then, of course, the Topps Chrome Preview Refractor. But even a PSA 8 copy of that is a 5-figure card. I mean, it's a 5-figure card. Yeah, I know that sounds crazy. It is. All right, page 5. So the second page of tier 3, 3 pages, 27 cards each. This is cards number 28 through 54, I guess it would be. Tons of Gem Mint copies at the top. I don't have a Gem Mint copy of, not Smooth Grooves. I just went blank. Silky Smooth. God, I don't know why I'm getting old, y'all. I can't remember the names of cards. The Silky Smooth right here. You can barely see the white X, but there's a white X on the white netting right there. I have just, actually, I think I have 2 copies. I think I have one with and one without the net. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Then everything on row 2 and everything on row 3. So this is one of the few pages in the hierarchy, and it's a tier 3 where I'm 27 for 27. So very happy about this one. Some of the cards that kind of stand out to me on this that I just picked up recently. I was a high bidder on this damn thing, this 1994 Finest Refractor PSA 10 on Fanatics. As I'm saying this right now, it's about to end tonight, but you're going to see this video a week or so later, and I've got blown out of the water. I'm not going to win it. So that X is going to stay a white X right there. But this Gravity Denied, I'm very excited to have that in a BGS 9.5 slab. Super excited about that one. Down here, this card's been selling a little bit lately. In fact, JoJo VTV Sports Cards recently picked up 2 PSA 10 copies. What kind of deep pockets jerk goes out there and stacks 2 PSA 10s? I'm just kidding. JoJo's one of the best out there in the business and an awesome collector. Go follow VTV Sports Cards on Instagram. He's got 2 of these best cuts Atomic Refractors in PSA 10. And by the way, those are 20,000 plus each. So big card right there. I very recently picked up a BGS 9.5 copy of the Stadium Club. In the hierarchy, there's no distinction between the Stadium Club Special Forces foil and no foil. I did not make a distinction. So if you've got one or the other, put your X on your little copy of this. Put your little sticker on the hierarchy poster if you've got one. If you don't know what the hell I'm talking about and you're like, dude, I don't know what you're looking at. Where did you get this? What is this? I'm from Tanzania. You know, I don't know even what you're talking about with this hierarchy. It sounds like a cult. Well, it kind of is a cult. We're a bunch of weirdos that collect Michael Jordan cards and really care enough to talk about it and listen to someone else from Baton Rouge, Louisiana talk about it. The hierarchy, there's a playlist on my channel. Go click the playlist button and go have fun. There's 30 plus, 40 plus, whatever videos by now. You can go read about it. You can also buy a poster that's going to have all of these images that you see condensed into one poster with a huge pack odds list on the back. The details on how you can get the poster is in the description to this very YouTube channel. Pay me the money. I ship it out FedEx in a tube. It protects it. It keeps it from wrinkling. Most people buy, I think 2.7 is the number. So 27 for 27 on this page. Again, I just picked up this Full Court Trap gold card right here, which is a huge pickup for me in a gem mint condition. That was part of a really big deal that I made recently. And then let's move on to tier 3, page 6. So this is where I'm struggling a little bit, and you guys are going to understand why. So I'm going to show you this card right here, the Wild. This card right here, the Star Surge. This card right here, the History Class. This card right here, the Now Showing. This card right here, which I think is the Jamboree. And then, yeah, those are all serial number to 25. So they're in tier 3. They're very rare. So really high up on the list of rare, really low on the list of demand, because a lot of people don't even know that the 25 parallel exists. But big time cards, not cheap at all. If you see one in any grade and you can pick it up, I would pick it up. They're just very, very difficult to find. Let's remember, there's more than 25 people in the world that are looking for this 1999 Upper Deck. These are all 1999 Upper Deck. The Wild, the Jamboree, the Now Showing, the History Class, and the Star Surge. I like the Star Surge and the Wild the most in the now showing. Those three, more so than the History Class and the Jamboree, I think are beautiful cards. I don't have any of the parallels. There's a parallel numbered to 100, level 2, I think, or 1. And then there's a parallel number to 25, which are the ones you see on this screen. So let's talk about the cards I do not have on this sheet. The first one is going to be this one right here. Let's zoom in. This Masters. So this is going to look a lot like the GER, the Golden Boss Refractor die cut, which is a tier 1 card, a humongous card, a $50,000 card in some grades. Serial number to 74. This one, however, is serial number to 289. Okay, it's card number 154, serial number to 289. The last one that sold for only $800, and look at why. It was a BGS 3.5. I don't think I've ever seen a modern card, a 90s card in a BGS 3.5. 9.5, 9, 9, 2.5 surface. I can't see what happened here. Is there a pinhole? Did somebody color on it? What is going on? It doesn't look green. It doesn't look that green to me. I have no idea what the hell happened to this card. I honestly, just out of curiosity, might have paid $800 to pick this thing up, crack it, wipe it down with a microfiber cloth, and just put it off to PSA. $800 is a really cheap number. A raw one right here selling for $12.05 with coating. A BGS 8 is going to set you back $2,000. An 8.5, $3,000. So remember, these cards are not cheap. These are cards that are probably $3-4 grand, maybe even pushing $5,000, more than that for sure if it's a BGS 9.5 copy. Let's go BGS 9.5 and see what daddy pulls up. 1725, that was in 2019. That's not going to help. Let's go PSA 9. Any chance? Guys, 2019 for the last Gem BGS or PSA 9 that sold. I know a PSA 10 hadn't sold. Am I wrong? Yeah. 2016. That's only 9 years ago, 8-9 years ago. So again, here's the card right there. It's not the GER, but it's the next one. It's number 289, but this damn thing is hard to put your hands on. The luminescence, I've got both of the luminescence right here, the T9B, the T1B. Remember, there's the luminous, the luminescent, and then there's the Illuminator, which is the rarest and the hardest pack odds. Over 10,000 packs required to pull the Illuminator. The Illuminator's in tier 2, the luminescents are in tier 3, and the luminous are in tier 4, right? So there's 3 of each, and we don't get into the members only in the hierarchy. Remember, that's not a separate card that you're going to see on here. Another card, let's pull those luminescents up. There's my luminescent search. I just wanted to plug in Michael Jordan luminescent PSA BGS and just see what came up. Here's what came up. The last 9.5 T1B, right? So this is the card on the top row. Sold on eBay, best offer, almost $4,000, guys. The last 9.5 T1B at auction sold for $3,500. You're just talking about a humongous card. If you get out of the BGS 9.5, it gets a little bit easier, as you can see, $1,600. The BGS 10, oh my God, $9,600. A couple of months ago, 2 months ago, $9,600 on Fanatics Weekly. I was not chasing that absolute monster grade premium. The PSA 10, $4,328. But guys, look, it was almost a year. Oh, it was way over a year ago. It was 18 months ago, approximately, something like that. That's the last one that sold. You can't even look at it. It was on eBay. Auction, Fanatics Weekly, a PSA 10 sold for $5,280. That was in January of not this year, but last year. So again, about 19 months ago. $7,000 is what Card Ladder estimates would be the value of that one today. This is just the T1B. There's a total of 42 gems out there, including the BGS 10s. If we plug in the T9B, good luck finding one of those. 2019 is the last time a PSA 10 sold, and Card Ladder says it's worth $10,000 today. So just really hard to find. I'm lucky enough that I have the Illuminator T9B, but I don't have either one of the luminescents, so I'm on the hunt for those. I'd like it in a PSA 9 grade. That's kind of the grade that I would like. If a BGS 9.5 came, I don't know if I would chase that premium or not. I would really like to pick it up, both of them in a PSA 9. I think they look real good next to each other. Another reason is I think I have a PSA 9 luminous T9B, an Illuminator PSA 9 T9B, and it would be really nice to have a luminescent T9B PSA 9, because then it would go 999, and you guys know I've got issues with making sure things match up and things like that. Here's a card that needs a little bit of attention. I've talked about it on my channel before. There's a couple of Michael Jordan larger-than-life cards. I can't remember the year of this one, but this thing right here in this top right corner, this sneaky little bastard up here in the top right corner, is Rare beyond belief. I don't care what the pack odds say, they are wrong. You can't find this stupid card right here anywhere. So I saw a PSA 8. I paid well over 4 figures for the card and happy to do so. Guys, this is a card you will not find readily available. There are Jordan collectors out there looking for this card in any grade whatsoever, and not just gym mint snobs. They're looking for this card in any grade possible. If you see a raw copy anywhere at a card show or whatever, I highly suggest you buy it, put it in a PSA slab, and thank me later. What is the next card that we're going to look at that I do not own? Again, on this page, I've got 3, 6, 8, 12. I've only got 16 out of the 27, so I'm missing 11 cards on this page. We talked about the fact that 5 of them are serial number to 25, really 6 of them, because I can't remember what this SPX Finite right here is number 2. It's either 25 or 50. It's on the pack odds list on the back of the hierarchy if you've got that. But the next card we're going to talk about, it's the last card we're going to talk about, is this crazy card down here. For those of you not familiar, yeah, you know there's a Thunder and Lightning. I think it's a 98 Skybox Thunder and Lightning, the one that glows in the dark. It's an amazing card. I think it's a Tier 2 Jordan card. Well, this is the Tier 3 Thunder and Lightning. This is an interesting card. I've shown this to people on my channel before. I'm not sure how you'd find this video, but this is, Jordan is the Thunder, and he's a sleeve. And there's a hierarchy video where Josh Dawson comes on and he's got one graded, I think, and then he's got one raw. There's a Pippin, which is the Lightning, and the Lightning card slides into the Thunder card. So Pippin slides inside the Jordan card. For that reason, these cards are in really rough condition. This is like a pocket. I don't know how else to describe it. It's a sleeve that the Pippin fits in, and the corners of this Thunder card right here are always white. PSA will not grade it. Here, I've got it pulled up. 96 Jordan Thunder Lightning. I don't need an and because all you need is Thunder and Lightning. So I pulled it up. Here's the last one that sold. What do you know? It's raw. It's the Jordan, and there's the Pippin. As you can see, the Pippin looks like a card. The Jordan's got this little circle down here, the semicircle. That's how you can pinch and pull the Pippin outward, downward, and get it out of the Jordan card. Another copy right here. This is just the Jordan, and the Pippin is in there, maybe. Pippin looks like the Pippin's in there. Here's another copy that you can kind of look at, and look at the white around the corners and edges, guys. Do you see what I'm talking about? Now, this one's a little more banged up than most, but terrible, right? Really cool looking Jordan card. Now, here's what I want to do. I want to type that in, and then I want to find a PSA copy. And what do you think I'm going to pull up? Yeah, that's right. Nothing. You know why? They won't grade the damn thing. I've sent them to them twice. I don't know why they won't grade it. They just won't. And the reason it's maddening is because BGS grades it. Here's a BGS copy right here, or at least they used to grade it, let's say. There's the BGS copy right there. When we hit the pop, there you go. So SGC grades it. The highest grade that SGC has ever given is a 7.5. CSG grades it, whatever that is. I don't even know what that is. And then Beckett grades it. And so I think I've got 4 raw copies at Beckett right now. Now, you'll notice if we go back to the poster, I do not have an X on it because I didn't get it back from Beckett because I don't want to jinx anything. I just want Beckett to slap a freaking grade on there. If it's an 8, that's great. If it's a 7, I don't care. I just want 4 of these coming back grade. I think maybe it was 3. Maybe it was 3 I sent. I can't remember. What I'd really like is if they would put it in one of those jumbo Beckett slabs horizontally and have the Jordan and then the Pippin next to him. That's what I would really like. And Beckett, if you're listening, that's what you need to do. And PSA, Nat, if you're listening, y'all need to grade this card because there's a lot of people out there that own this card and they want it in a PSA grade. It needs to be in the set registry, and it's not because PSA doesn't grade the damn thing. But 38 times been graded by Beckett. Nice gem rate, huh? 0. There's 1, 9, and the rest 8.5 and below. So if I get it back in a 6, 7, 8, whatever, that's kind of what I'm expecting. As far as what it's worth, $71 for a BGS 7.5. That is straight up thievery, okay? This is not the rarest card in the world, but that is straight up thievery, my people. What about SGC? Is there then? Oh, we said SGC 7.5 is the highest grade. Look, even an SGC 6 sells for more than that, 100. So that BGS 7.5 was stolen. But that's it, guys. That's Star Surge, both luminescence, the serial number to 289. Masters, I would prefer it without the coating. The coating covers up MJ's face and all that. This card's going to look a lot like that Golden Boss Refractor, except that one, you know, the Golden Boss Refractor is die cut. And that's it, guys. Now, this is a mistake. I own this card in a PSA 10. This is Bowman's Best. I think it's number 80, maybe. Did I get that right? Card number 80? Maybe. I'm not sure. But it's a Bowman's Best Atomic Refractor. I do own that card in a PSA 10. I accidentally did not put the yellow X on there. That felt bad. And then this, don't think this is a mistake. Hey, Cajun, that card's in Tier 1. That's the Legacy Collection. No, it's not the Legacy Collection. This is the Flair Showcase Row 0. 1997, serial number to 250. This card's in here, even though it's not a Legacy Collection. I still consider it a parallel because row 2 is technically the base and row 0 is serial numbered, so I included it in the hierarchy. This is a very tricky part of the hierarchy as to whether the Flair Legacy Showcase Collection, Flair Showcase non-Legacy Collection cards belong in the hierarchy, or are they base card? Are they all 0, 1, 2, 3 all base? 1, 2, 3, 96, are they all base? Or is row 2 the base and the rest are parallels? I don't know. So don't shoot the messenger. That was a really tough decision to make. But that's it, guys. A lot of white X's and a lot of blank stuff on Tier 3, page 6. I'm looking to fill that out. If any of you guys have any of those, especially if you have any of those crazy serial number to 25, 1999 upper deck insert parallels, please let me know. Those things are crazy tough to find. And when they do come to market, it's like sharks in the water, man. People go after those things. So that's it, guys. Just wanted to kind of give you guys an update on Tier 3 of the hierarchy. Just basically look at cards and talk cards. I could spend an hour on each one of these pages. I just wanted to put something out there, remind you guys the hierarchy's out there, give you guys a quick little glimpse of where I'm at. We'll have, this was Tier 3. I did Tier 4 already. I'll do a Tier 2 video. I'll do a Tier 1 video. I'm actually been hyper-focused really on Tier 1 over the last probably 18 months, and I've picked a bunch of them up and made some serious progress on Tier 1. The way I look at it is the higher the tier, well, not all the ways, but some of the rare cards on Tier 1 are just going to dry up, and we're already starting to see that. When's the last time you saw a Jordan Jambalaya? When's the last time you saw a Jordan StarQuest Gold? When's the last time you saw a Jordan Playmakers Theater? When's the last time you saw a Jordan Championship PMG? Or we did see one maybe this year. Or Jordan 98 PMG, which I luckily just picked up in a private deal. You're just not seeing those cards out there. You are seeing the Legacy Collections, but I completed that set. We'll talk more about that when we get to Tier 1. Hopefully you guys enjoyed these videos. I'm going to save these in the hierarchy playlist along with all the other hierarchy stuff because we're really just talking about the hierarchy. Again, more details in the YouTube description. There's a million ways you can support the channel in the YouTube description. The best way and the cheapest and the quickest way is go right now and just hit the little thumbs up button. Hitting that like button, for whatever reason, YouTube cares. And when you guys hit the like button, for whatever reason, YouTube starts to promote my channel more so I can grow it a little bit and start to monetize this thing and hopefully do this full time one day. It would be, I can't imagine what I could do with this channel if all I did was this channel. I could do a lot of damage. I've got so many ideas. I've got a list of topics over here off screen to the right on my desk that the list of things that I want to do is growing, and I'm doing more than one video per day. And the list of things that I have not gotten to is still growing, including a really cool upcoming project that you guys are really going to like. It's not the hierarchy project, but it is a Michael Jordan project. And I think you guys are really going to like where it's going. I'm getting a lot of help from a lot smarter people than me that are a little bit more tech savvy. They're putting together some of the screen sharing content that's going to form the basis of these videos. And it is an interactive project that I'm doing. So it will require input from you great Jordan collectors out there. I want to know your opinion, and it's going to dictate the direction that we go in the project. So this is going to be a really cool interactive Michael Jordan card collecting experience and project that's going to cross platforms on YouTube and Instagram to get us to the finish line. But it's going to be fun as hell to do it. So I've kind of put that off because I've got so much other stuff going on, but we're close. I'm getting really close to getting that project ready, and I'll start rolling that out. Hopefully Q1 2024, I'll probably hit the ground running with that sometime in January once I get my feet under me. Guys, remember, every Monday morning, Fanatics Weekly Auction Recaps. Every Friday morning, Alt Weekly Auction Recaps now. So you're getting auction recaps every Monday and Friday. And then you're going to get unique content every day during the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday slots. A lot of guests have come on. I've already got 4 already scheduled collector spotlights where I'm bringing guests on the channel, sharing that with you. And then on the weekends, you're getting grade reveals and mail days. How much better does it get? Grade reveals and mail days on the weekends, auction recaps Monday, Friday, and then guests who know all kinds of crap about cards. I bring them on, I ask them crazy questions. Spoiler alert, I'm bringing on one of the greatest Michael Jordan card collectors in the world. No, not Nat Turner. I've already had him on here. One of the greatest Michael Jordan collectors that ever existed. He was at the top of the mountain. He was the #1 Michael Jordan card collector in the entire world at one point, and decided to get out of the hobby and pursue other endeavors. He's coming on the channel. I'm going to record it this week. It'll be coming in upcoming weeks. You don't want to miss that. Hit the bell icon for notifications, and for God's sakes, hit the subscribe button so you get more great content. Thank you guys as always for watching. Keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby, and peace.